I hope that you are doing well, at peace, healthy, vibrant, and most of all, on your path. Because the less we're on our paths, on our higher calling, the rougher it's going to get. And it does not matter who you are. Your meat sack don't matter. Your color, your rank, your earthly rank does not matter. If you're on your path, your higher calling, you'll have a better time. Okay? So I hope y'all find yourselves at peace, nurtured by the universe, by God, by life itself, and that everything's working in your favor. Welcome back. All right, what do we have for today? What do we have for the collective? What message do we have for the collective? Justice. Justice. All right, we have justice, guys. We have wonderful justice. What's this justice? What else do we have? The world. All right. There's a cycle that is closing or closed or about to close by the Lord. Okay, you see that, right? Justice, the world, and just judgment. Okay, like I said, it does not matter who you are, what your humanly worldly rank is. Right now, there's a big cycle closing. Okay, a big cycle is closing, and if you are not aligned and working on yourself for your soul's purpose, you is not gonna have a good time. There we go. Two of Swords. All right. So either you get on your path and be on your path, or what? Oh, Lord. Here we go. Anything else? What do we have for the collective today? What do we have? What does the collective need to know? Whoever's watching this video, what do they need to know? Cycle closed. Six of Wands. Okay. Uh-oh. 10 of Wands. And Knight of Wands. Alright, what else? It's like a... what is this? There's two cards. 8 of Swords. And the Lovers. And on the bottom, the 6 of Pentacles. Give me one more. Why me? The 7 of Swords, guys. The sneaky energy. Oh boy, here we go, here we go. Alright. Well, I guess it was good while it lasted, right? Ay, ay, ay. What is a sneaky energy? Lord have mercy. We have the choice between two paths, I guess. Excuse me. All right. What else do we have? Just one more. The Lovers. This Queen of Wands. What is going on with this Queen of Wands? Alright. I need to know what this Queen of Wands is. There's all this fire energy. I guess after after Aries kicked in, all the hell broke loose. And a lot of people are carrying a heavy burden for being sneaky and deceitful and, you know, just in their twisted, distorted ways. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. It's a totally different energy. All right, what is this Queen of Wands? That's what I asked. What is this Queen of Wands, please? The Sun. That's a beautiful energy. What is this Queen of Wands? What is this Queen of Wands? Anything else for this Queen of Wands? There's too many. The Queen of Swords again. This is my second reading where I get the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords together. Not together, but in the same. What is going on? Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Sun, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, the World. King of Wands. What is this? Holy shish kebab. Yeah, that's a lot of energy. All right, so let's see where the Ace of Wands landed, right on top of the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So that's a lot of energy. A lot. Let's see, what do we choose? All right, so we're in a new cycle, I guess. New cycle, and it's a very heavy burden. It's a lot of energy. Some are enjoying the heck out of this energy. Oh, Lord. Some are enjoying the heck out of this energy. Others are not so much enjoying it. Why not? Judgment. Justice. King of Wands. Queen of Wands. Ace of Wands. Okay. All right. What is this energy here? Breaking Dawn. Someone already knows. It's like, what's his name? Yoda? That's what I heard. The Force is within you, or whatever he says. I don't know what he says. You already know. Just follow the Force. The Force is within you. I have no idea what that means. Transition to the spirit realm. All right. So, I guess it's like the. You see that ram? You see that ram up there? You see that ram? That's Aries. The Aries. We're in Aries season. And then we have the eagle. It's like seeing from a higher. Oh my God, that's a lot. From a higher perspective, from a higher sense of self-awareness. People in their power. Embodying their power. Embodying the Wands energy. You know, that people are just transitioning. Into their spiritual sense of things. Seeing from a higher perspective. No longer stuck in the little Delulu 3D. That's how I see it. They know that this is a new cycle, and yeah, they're standing on their power. There's a lot of power there. What is this? Working too hard. Oh, they worked. Oh, they worked so hard. They worked too hard. They worked on themselves. Oh, okay, okay, okay. People that chose their path, worked on themselves, transitioned from the 3D into, what are they calling it? The 5D? I don't know, I just call it, okay, they chose their higher spiritual calling. They chose their soul. You know, they didn't choose to be stuck on stupid. They chose their inner being instead of just the materialistic protocol, human, this is the way it goes, this is the way it is, and question nothing, just continue in your domesticated life, right? So these people didn't choose that. These people that are embodying their power, they transition to a higher state of consciousness during Aries season. Oh, that's so beautiful. And they're embodying their power, given from up above. I mean, this Ace of Wands is a God-given gift. It's a universal, ordered by the universal law. Okay, this is your birthright, and this is who you are. So they knew they're breaking into that. They're shifting into that, and this is where they find their another. The Ace of Cups is like a gift from the divine, right? A gift of perfect love and harmony, and just it's like that unconditional love given from God. And then we had the Sun. Okay, so these people that got on their path. Oh, that's beautiful. These people that got on their spiritual path, their 10 of Cups, their Ace of Cups, and the Sun. Come on, guys. The Sun is like the best card, right? They're only going to have sweet memories of the past. Or whoever has them sweet memories of, or they're making new memories. They're making you sweet memories. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's see. What do we choose? What do we choose? So I want to know this. What is this Queen of Swords here? They're taking all bullshit. All right, no, that's too many. What is this Queen of Swords, please? Please and thank you. What is this Queen of Swords? Words. Fairies. Words. Yes, I understand this. Words. Cutting. Words. Balance. Okay. By the power invested in them, they are going to use the power of their word, the power that they hold within, because they earned their rite of passage. They worked hard for that rite of passage, right? They earned it. They earned it. They earned it. They earned it. Okay? So now, by the power invested in them, fully balanced. You see this? This, I saw it like the DNA symbol, the encoding of our DNA. So by the perfect power invested in them, they are taken, no hostages, because they're using the power of their word. They know what the power of their word holds. I like this energy. I like it. I like it. I like it. Battle. Oh boy, what is this battle? I guess that's Seven of Swords. What is this battle? They're fully armed. They're ready for war. Or they're warriors. I mean, even this rite of passage. She has that wolf with her. See that? It's like she's packed and ready to go. She has a bag or whatever that is. All right, what is this Seven of Swords in this battle? What is this battle? It looks like if it's called for, I guess they're ready to. I mean, that is your Queen and King of Wands. I mean, they're the warriors. They're the warriors of the suit, right? They are the ones that will be the last one standing in a war. I mean, they're gonna go out on their feet until their last breath. Oh, by truth. Ta-da! Ta-da, ta-da. So if it's called for, they will go to war. They're fully not this one. They're fully in their power. They are fully in their power. That's beautiful. I want to know what this Seven of Swords is, though. It's like completely out of place. What is this Seven of Swords? What is this Seven of Swords, please? And thank you. I love these people that are in their power. Oh my gosh. They say, by the power invested in me. Thoughtful, polite, and good manners. I told you they're in their power. They're in their authenticity. And it says authenticity. Being real, being organic. Miraculous, otherworldly, inexplicable. Yeah. These are magical creatures that made it to the other side, I guess. The mavericks, the risk takers, the rule breakers. I love this energy. Oh my gosh. There you go, guys. So whoever is in this energy, you are the mavericks. You are the rule breakers. You are the ones that took the risk to ascending to a higher state of consciousness. I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, you're like in perfect balance with that King and Queen of Swords. I mean, not of Swords, but of Wands. And that Queen of Swords. I mean, come on, the Queen of Swords, it's the ruler of the mind. But even though she don't do it like so drastically, she won't make a move unless she is for sure. She's precise. That's what I wanted to say. She is precise in her actions, in her words. In perfect balance of the mind. The Four of Wands. Okay. Whoa. Not doing that. It's all the way down there. Come on. The Wheel of Fortune. I want to know what this Seven of Swords is. What is a Seven of Swords, please? That's a lot of cards. What is a Seven of Swords? The Four of Cups. What is the Seven of Swords? Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. So it's like I was sort of confused about this Seven of Swords. It feels like way out of place. And I guess it's like these people that chose their higher selves, fully armed in their power now. It's like, I guess to the outer world, they were seen as sneaking out of the 3D. Yeah, we snuck out, all right. They were secretive, and they looked like they were plotting and scheming. They snuck out of 3D. Ta-da! They knew where they were going. They're like, it's me and my higher self, me and my breath giver. I'm out of here. Bye. Yep. They're in their power. I mean, they're steady. They're steady. They're steady. They're stable. They chose right. It's not that they chose right, but they're on their path. Whichever way it goes, if it's called for battle, they're ready. They're ready. They're ready for battle. If it whenever, if it comes to that. And they're steadily going. What is this Four of Cups? That's what I want to know. The Three of Pentacles. All right, they're working in a group. Working hard. Okay. Yep. They steadily took action. They're in balance. Their feminine and masculine energy is in balance. See, they're both energies, the masculine and the feminine energy within these souls, these individuals that chose their higher path. Their feminine and masculine energy is in perfect harmony. They're balanced in the mind. They're balanced in their emotions. They're shiny and bright, even if they don't want to, since they snuck out of 3D. That's too many. Anything else for this energy? No, I asked, what is this Four of Cups? What is this Four of Cups, please? What is this Four of Cups? What is this Four of Cups, please? No. I don't know how many of you guys out there are resonating with this energy. But if you are, I want to congratulate you and salute you, because that was a very difficult thing to overcome if you did shift with this Aries season. It's a brand new energy, and I know it was rough on everybody, and it's been rough, and it's still rough. And the ones that didn't get to shift into their next level, spiritually speaking, they're gonna have a harder time. And I thought we had it hard, but if you stayed with your ascension, and you stayed with your inner work consistently, and you didn't let anything stop you, or you didn't get distracted by the shiny objects out there, right? Be it whatever, or didn't get stuck on anything, and you made it this far, smoothly. I mean, we can call it smoothly, because whenever we're guided by our higher selves, I mean, it's like a smooth ride, because it's like you just know where you're going. You just know you're going, right? And the universe is going to take you to the next step, even if you don't see anything. You just know. You have this higher inner knowing. So I want to salute you and congratulate you, because I know that was a very, very hard transition, but it was worth it, and it's going to continue to be worth it, because no matter what you're going through, no matter what you go through, you know that the universe has your back. You might be all alone. You might not have another human at your side, that's in the same transition that you're going through. But that don't mean that you are alone, because you have the power of the universe with you, and you know that. You have the guidance, the higher guidance that's guiding your every step. So you know you're on your path, and you have no doubt. I mean, that's your higher guidance that's guiding you all the way, every day, right? And that's beautiful. So if you made it this far, you need to pat yourself in the back, and you need to be proud of yourself for all the hard work you've done on yourself, because I know working on yourself is not easy. The healing process that you go through is nothing to play with. It's very, very dismantling. It's very heavy on your mind. It's very heavy to your emotional body too. And let's not talk about the outer world, like with our families. I mean, a lot of us lost all our families, right? Slowly but surely, like you started detaching from anything, from everybody, because they no longer resonated with your energy. You kept working on yourself, and you just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And it was difficult because, I mean, let's face it, right? I mean, you see this outer world out here, right? And it's supposed to be all lollipops and rainbows because it's supposed to be a united family, and it's supposed to be, a close-knit community, and so on and so forth. But then when you have that higher calling, you don't have that privilege, right? That the outer world sees as, this is the way it's supposed to be. This is the way it should be. Don't question that. But everybody knows that those close-knit communities, that, okay, this is a close group, be it a family, be it a church, be it a whatever. I mean, all that gets dismantled because you can see through the facade. You can see through all that falsity, and then nothing is hidden from you. And it's horrible. It's horrible to bear in your soul that you see all these people pretending, and you working on yourself, you can no longer pretend, because the more you heal, the less you carry with you. The more you heal, the more you do your inner work, the less burdens you're going to carry, right? And you see the truth, and you call it out, and you chop it off. And if people are not at that level of consciousness, or at that level of your same energy resonance, you make the choice. It's either them or you, right? And a lot of us, been on a very hard path, and most of us lost a lot of people. And I'm not saying in the sense of, okay, they're gone forever. No, I mean, we still see them, we still love them. They're still part of us, right? But energetically, it's like a whole other different world. Even if you're in the same room, it's like oil and water. It don't even match. It's not the vibration is so different. And I know it was difficult, guys. I know it was super difficult, but you need to be proud of yourself and continue to do the work. Continue to shed all the delusion of the domesticated sense they ingrain in our psyche, because that's what we got to do. We all got to go through this process. Sooner or later, everybody has to do it. But the ones that are on that path right now, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see. And I know it's not easy. So please have some compassion for yourself. And I know for a lot of us, it's a very lonely road. I know that. But don't let that discourage you. Please don't. Whenever you get into those moods, like, oh, you see to your right, you see to your left, you see in front of you or behind you, and you see nobody. And some of us lost everything, right? We lost husbands, we lost wives, we lost children, we lost all kinds of folks. Just because we chose to choose our souls. We chose to live in our truth. And a lot of people didn't. They had the same choice that we did, but they chose not to. And if we had it difficult, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for the next batch coming up, because the energy is like gaining momentum, right? It's intensifying. So a lot of people that like, you see every season that we go through is like a new transition. And the ones that are still very stuck on the 3D sense of things, the ones that are stuck in the, like back in the 20s still, like not the 1900s, that energy is no longer relevant in this age, in this timeline. That's a total collapse of it no longer exists. So there's no longer room for that type of energy. And if they don't shift their mentality, if they don't shift their hearts, if they don't shift along how or with the energy that's shifting, they got to go. That's why we have a lot of people, that just leave their body, because that energy that they're in, there's no more room for it. There's no more room for it. And the universe is like, okay, you got to go. You got to go. There's no more room for you here. Let's go. Since you didn't choose to ascend, okay, that's fine. You'll do it again. Come on, let's go. You got to make room for others. So I want to congratulate you guys, and like I said, be proud of yourself. Not in the sense of being all like a peacock. No, not in that sense. But give yourself credit for standing strong in your own you. You know, be proud of yourself and say thank you. You know, say thank you to you, to your inner you, to the God in you. You know, that you have stayed so strong for so long, and you haven't gave up on yourself, and you didn't give up. It didn't even matter if the whole world was against you. You know, give yourself credit for that, you know, and then give yourself compassion and love on yourself. Don't bring yourself down anymore, because that's no longer part of you. You know, you're a majestical being. You're just this magical being, and you're doing the soul work, you know, and your path is beautiful, and it's not always going to be a battle. I guarantee you that it's not always going to be a battle, and you're not always going to be lonely, you know, and I mean lonely in the sense of another human by your side, you know, whatever. Because I know people that chose this path, most of them ended up lonely, like with no other human by their side, right? And it didn't even matter, because from within themselves, they're whole. They lack nothing within themselves. They're just whole, and they feel like complete. They're just, you know, going along with the flow, doing the work. They're not worried about, you know, trying to find love and all this and all that. No, all they're worried about is doing their inner work and ascending and becoming more of their higher selves, embodying more of their higher selves in perfect balance of their energies. You know, they're researching themselves. They're embodying, you know, themselves more in a higher sense, where they're examining, you know, each energy they're embodying. I mean, they're learning themselves, right? They're becoming more them, the way God meant us to be. So I know it's been hard. I know it's been hard for all of us. But if you made it this far, look, the Sun, the Ace of Cups, and what else do we have over here? This big wand there, given by the universe, right? Your God-given birthright. So congratulate yourself, nourish yourself, take better care of yourself in every sense of the word. It don't matter if you have other human support or not. Whatever you need, God will provide. I guarantee you. So I'm not going to keep rambling on this. There's a card that came out last. Powerful energy shift. So that's what we have, guys. Congratulations. And as you can see, there's this card is number 10, right? Number 10 is what? Well, the 9 is completion, but this is like barely a brand new beginning, trying to bloom out, you know, like a brand new seed barely turning into a seed. So congratulations, guys. I love you all. Enjoy the journey and have a blast, even if we have to blast off. I know everybody's ready. I know everybody's, you know, just stand in your power. That's all I got to say. Stand in your power. We done came too darn far to chicken out now. Okay? So enjoy your journey. I love you. And welcome to the new journey, I guess, because I don't know what it holds, but I know this shift is a whole other new adventure. And I don't know how many of y'all are ready for it, but I know I am. I'm so sick of the domesticated, protocolic bullshit. I'm sick of it. I am so tired of it. So, all right, guys, take care. Nourish yourselves. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Stay with it, guys. Because we're in a beautiful energy now. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The Sun, the Ace of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the big wand, higher energy. And this one. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Job well done. Great work, guys. All right. I'll leave it here.